Just look at this. This is amazing.
You guys, look at the top of the triangle meets that tree.
Okay, so it's being used.
There's damage on the tree right where the triangle.
One more time. Look at this.
Crazy.
All right, so there's another one, of course, right? The leaner that goes up and touches it. It's so blatant. And underneath it, they know you're coming.
Just ignore me and watch this stuff.
The underneath it is completely has no snow. There's no snow underneath it. And there's snow everywhere else. And then look at this. It's amazing. You guys. Look at that. To me, the whole day is worth it now. Just seeing that. That's going to be my desktop picture right there. I'll pause it somewhere and that's my desktop picture. Because that means so much to me. It's not a matter of how cool it is. Another leaner in front. Sorry about that. This camera's awesome though. Another leaner in front. This is my camera, not Neil's. I took this one today because of the snow and stuff, and I was walking. I went on a pretty good hike, so I didn't want to, take a chance of slipping and falling in the snow. That's amazing to me. That's a mind blower. The Trident, it's a mind blower. You hardly ever see a Trident that good, unless you're deep in a Bigfoot world, and that's what we are. I'm literally 14 miles or something like that up this dirt road. You can tell there's been a couple Jeeps that came up just to go four-wheeling in the snow. I passed one passed me today when I was out of the car. And that's it. No one comes up here. This is like... So it's not hard to tell right now where their spots are. Look at that butt seat, you guys. That's a butt seat. It's a perch, excuse me. Right next to another one. Look at the other melted one back there. Look at all the structures. I'll bet you we get timestamps. Some of these zooms. That's incredible down there. I'm not going in there because I can't remember exactly where it was here, but this is the beginning of where it was. So it gets better down here, and there's absolutely no snow. So they're sitting in spots. Holy moly, I almost slipped off the edge. They're sitting in spots. See here where they're not sitting. Could be a good way to figure out what some of these structures mean. Like ones like that, there's no perch. So it's just some kind of a sign. Where was this spot? Alright, I'm doing a lot of clips like this because I don't know what it is. I'm just blown away today by what I've been seeing. I would be lying if I said I've had really any activity. Whistles. Oh man, did I get some good whistles. They're the they're not even whistling at me. Those are the whistles, but like they were like confirming for sure he's coming. Like, as soon as I was on foot, touched the woods, I got the whistles. I think I was on video when I got them, so I'll have to see if you can hear them. And I know you guys, you have to trust me on this one. I'm not wrong. It happens all the time. Or it used to be a wood knock with me and Dan at Bigfoot Universe. A lot of times, just one shot, bam. It's just that he's here. That's all it is. It tells everything. Do they use telepathy? Yeah, but I don't think there's like group telepathy. I think I don't know. No one's ever told me this. It's just something I think. It is common sense. I feel like telepathy is probably more of a one-on-one. It's more of a focus. You gotta connect. So is there a group? Telepathy. I don't know. Like a conference call. I can't imagine it. It's happened to me one-on-one, so I can imagine that. Look at this right here. It's amazing. I'm going to cut a lot of this. You guys, I've done an hour of filming like this. It's a lot of work. When you're holding your arm like this, it hurts like crazy. And I'll just piece you in, here and there. I'm considering going down. I saw a little lumberyard, Bigfoot lumberyard, to this spot that I saw, and I'm just trying to find out. I'll know where it is because it's the only place up here that looks like a crazy Bigfoot world, and it has absolutely no snow, which is just a mind blower. Maybe this is it because there's that teepee. You can't see it, but there's that teepee structure back there. I zoomed in earlier. I'm sure I'll put that up. I see another one. There's another one. Wow, that's really cool back there. This is like Bigfoot universe, like the structures are. I'm seeing some really good stuff back there. You see that? There's that symmetrical X, right? I zoomed in earlier. So this is where I'm going, somewhere in here. I just want to take a peek. I'm not going for a long walk. I just want to go in there. There's another X right there. There's another whole thing happening right there. Look at this, you guys. Just stare at that for a second. Leonard, if you're watching this, if you've, I don't know where this is in the video, but if you've managed to watch a video with me talking and driving down the street this long, and you see that right there, I mean, I think any Sasquatch person would hang that. You got to be advanced Sasquatch for that one, but that is something special right there. I mean, that is unbelievable. Incredible structure right there, and then, I mean, come on, you guys. Everything I've just said is 100% true because of that. You don't even have to believe me, but now you do. You believe me right now. Trust me, believe me. I don't even believe. I just know it's all true. It's crazy. I don't believe any of this. I just know it's true because our brains won't let us believe it. Look, I mean, I believe it. You know what? If I hadn't had my visuals at this point, I'd be having a really, really tough time mentally. Like, I would. So you got to remember, they have a couple cars a day. These guys just live up here. It's so easy for them. No one sees them. Forgot what I was saying there, but it was really important. Whatever it was. Look at this. See how it's otherworldly? It starts getting twisty, and I think this is the corner. There's something going on with that pine tree. There is so many sticks going into that pine tree right there. Look at that, you guys. I gotta get out. I gotta go in there. Give me a second. Well, let me roll into the corner. It's amazing how there's no snow in some of these spots. I'm not kidding. This is why it's amazing, you guys. That's deep forest, and a lot of it's open, and it's all snow. Yeah, some of it has something to do with the sun. A lot of it has to do with the sun.
So I'm going to go to that spot, right?
The sun's hitting the
and I just don't go. I never go there.
Oh, I know where I want to go. So that's something special down in there. I'm sure if you were to walk a mile in there, look at the leaner, of course. Never ever will you have a tree like that in an area, like it's a focal point of the area. It's all aspen trees there, one gigantic pine tree, and it's got insane leaner, and then you got what's below it. Blatant. That's some good roadside right there. Want to see something cool? Look. So there's that X I showed you when I first went in, right? There's my truck. There's those two leaners I just showed you, right? Where are they?
You guys, bear with this.
Okay, so
watch
look at
this.
the Ben X. I've never seen this before.
Well, once I walk in there, this is crazy
It's
in there.
bent over and twisted into an X. Okay, I showed you those two leaners. They're going right into that tree. Which is what? A giant trident. Out of all the trees here, there's not one leaner anywhere in this forest. Except there's two that are identical. You can't see the two leaners because they're right back in there, but I showed them to you. You might not have seen them because I might take that clip out, but I was right back there. I showed you these two perfect leaners, and they're going into the one tree that has a trident. The one next to it as well has one. And that's it. Should I walk over there real quick? Let's do that. We got underneath to a pine tree. Looks pretty freaking disturbed, if you ask me. Look at that. Get away from me.
So this is the end of this really long
I'm not planning on this. I was always
mountain climb that I did.
Yeah,
Hill climb, something climb.
sightseeing.
I called it Mr. Rogue.
Well,
it was really cool.
What's going on up there?
So it's a whole video.
Look at this.
But I just wanted to
look at that one.
Keep it shorter, so I'm throwing this one on here.
When I pass, I guess I'm usually looking the other way. This is a great structure. Look at that. Trying to get it so it's a good picture. Awesome. Nothing down there in the woods. There's the 2 leaners. Oh, actually, I was wrong. So you got, look at these sets. So there's a trident, a trident, and a trident. 3 giant trident trees. And they both have, look. Look at the 2 leaners. So blatant. Again, 2 leaners. Do you guys realize what the chances of that is? Actually, that one has 3. See? There's one right behind it. Then, the tree behind it has 2 leaners. Wow. Let me put this clip in first. Because the other clip was kind of monotonous. See everything? Look. You guys, this is awesome.
All of those trees have leaners on them.
And so hidden. Okay, this is something special. Let me start over. You guys, we're gonna have timestamps. I've never seen anything like that. I have, but not like this. Okay, look, 3 leaners going up, right? They're made into a teepee type structure, right? Tree in the back. 2 leaners going up. Tree right next to it that is a trident at the top. Okay, like a crazy trident. 2 leaners. One's field gold. Okay, something special here. Tree in the middle. At least 1 leaner, and I'm willing to bet if I go to the other side, we'll see the other side. Cool. This excites me. Another pine tree. This is what I call a Bigfoot tree, right? Look at this. It's such a Bigfoot tree. Right there, right? I just heard something. 2 leaners. 3 leaners. 2 leaners. Look at the ground. Underneath it all. Fascinating to me. I needed this little spot today. Look how underneath is all clear. Are you guys here? I've never seen that before. Look at that, 2 leaners.
I had just found a hut.
X's.
Like a little hut.
Such a spot. Now,
about a half a mile across the street.
The trees. Are they in the trees above me? Leaner. I don't think so. I mean, I don't see them. They've got to be. There's something about these trees and the leaning. Look at the bark inside there. Another one. Right there. Is that the one I was showing you, or was the other one behind it? Well, that one's got 2 leaners too. The trails. Sorry about that. The trails are really cool through here. Well, I don't get this spot. Leaner on the back. 2 leaners. You see that? Look at these 2. That's amazing. How many trees is that? With leaners on them. Let's see what's behind this. Just get a little bit more back up. I don't need it, but there's got to be more. Little fallback place. Oh yeah. Such a fallback place. I love these. Look at the size of that pine tree, you guys. It's like a redwood. Hold on a second. You hardly ever get to see a pine tree this big out here. Wallow type thing. Hang out, for sure. Every one of these trees is special for some reason. I'm not talking about these, but all those front pine trees, they're the same age more or less, and they all have leaners. And then behind there's like an inside little hangout. Ow! I swear sometimes they try to make me trip on purpose. I swear that's what just happened to me. There's an old lady that almost twisted. I did twist my ankle, and it's not sprained, but it's about as close as it gets to being sprained right now. Look how interesting this back little rogue area is. You know, they could be sitting there like, Mark, are you an idiot? Look at the size of this one. We're not rogues. It's just a different spot. Just calm down. You know, I'm totally aware of that as well. Like, I know it might not be. You know, but it's just, I gotta go by the way it seems. And mostly by what the structures are telling me and, you know, what I have seen so many times in the same types of spots before. It's a reduced number. And to me, they're mature. And there's not a lot of them. So what else do you call them? Something very special about those trees right there. You guys, how do you explain the top of a tree looking like that? With two leaners going into it. When every other pine tree in this forest, we're talking about into the millions, just grow like every other tree, straight up in the air. They don't have the splits and the tridents at the top. And you know what? If they did, great. But once they have 2 to 3 leaners, and every single time they have a trident, it gets a little bit annoying. It's just, at some point, you just keep seeing the same stuff over and over and over. How am I getting out of here? Looks like the same way one of these guys walks out of here. Just walks right through all this stuff. They just walk right through it. I can see the footprints. There's another spot back there on that big tree. They love these big. See, there's a regular tree, but they're still all at the bottom of it. No trident. You know, here's what a tree looks like, you guys.
That one even looked like it was beginning.
At the top,
the beginning of it starting to look weird.
That big one, there's the leaner. There's a leaner, see it back there? It splits into about 7 trees at the top. That one tree, not 7.